Hello everyone, welcome to MCQs for Judiciary Exams. Question number 1. What is required for validating a Kula divorce in India? Option A. Approval from religious body. Option B. Unilateral decision by the husband. Option C. Validation by the family court. And option D. No legal recognition. The correct answer is option C. The Kerala High Court in Muhammad Ashar K versus Musina PK, the court upheld that a Kula divorce initiated by the wife must be validated by the family court to be legally recognized. Question number 2. What can be considered as grounds for legal action regarding messages that disturb communal harmony? Option A. Only explicit religious content in the messages. Option B. Subtle or implied messages that promote enmity between communities. Option C. Messages that are shared within a closed group. And option D. Messages that contain no religious references. The correct answer is option B. The Allahabad High Court in Afaq Ahmed versus State of UP held that even subtle or unsaid words in WhatsApp messages can disturb communal harmony. Question number 3. What is maximum duration of sentence of imprisonment that can be imposed on persons found to have committed the offence of affray? Option A. 1 month. Option B. 2 months. Option C. 3 months. And option D. 6 months. The correct answer is option A. According to section 194 of the BNS, the maximum punishment for committing affray is punishment for 1 month or fine or both. Question number 4. Which article of the Indian Constitution specifies the original jurisdiction of the Supreme Court of India? Option A. Article 134. Option B. Article 132. Option C. Article 133. And option D. Article 131. The correct answer is option D. Article 131 of the Indian Constitution specifies the original jurisdiction of the Supreme Court, which includes the power to hear disputes between the Government of India and one or more states or between 2 or more states. Question number 5. The principle relating to responsibility of finder of goods has been laid down under option A, section 70, option B, section 71, option C, section 72, and option D, section 73. The correct answer is option B. The principle relating to the responsibility of finder of goods is laid down under section 71 of the Indian Contract Act 1872. The section states that a person who finds goods belonging to another and takes them into their custody is subject to the same responsibilities as a bailee. It's the time for practice question. The minimum punishment for which of the following offences is life imprisonment? Option A, kidnapping for ransom. Option B, kidnapping in order to murder. Option C, trafficking of a person. And option D, habitual dealing in slaves. Pin down your answers in the comment section below.